Hi, this is Mark Spritzler from Spritz Golf at 8954 Cleary Boulevard in Plantation, Florida. And this video is going to be a little bit different, not something that I would normally do. There are a lot of experts out here. A lot of this information, or the way I think about it, I learned from a man named Sherman, who's got the 4 foundations of golf. I'm going to provide a link in the description of this video where you can buy his 2 great books. But what I want to talk about is anger. Anger on the golf course, but just anger in general. I'm going to be playing golf today in about an hour or so, and driving up here, and I'm a fast driver. Sorry, I drive really fast, and I'm in Florida, and so fast driving is really a lot of people driving really fast here. So what I figured out was, I'd get angry when somebody was slow in front of me. And if you think about the range of slow to fast drivers, you have idiots and maniacs. So idiots are anybody that's driving slower than you, and maniac is anybody driving faster than you. So if you're on the end of the fast end, there's not many maniacs, but there's still a couple out there. Most people are idiots. No, they're not really, and you get anger. You get angry at these people, and you're like, come on, go, go, especially if they're in the left lane and you're trying to go fast. Now, of course, if you're like the slowest person, everybody's a maniac, and you could be angry at all the maniacs too. But what I'm saying is, you get angry. I always keep saying get anger, but you get angry. And, I've been finding myself that I've been getting angry a lot more often. Golf course. But when it comes to the golf course, you're going to be angry more times than you're not because of handicaps. You play at a certain level, whether you're a professional or a weekend warrior, once a year player, you play to what you think is your average, and more than 50% of the time you're going to score higher than your average. So you're going to have more bad days than good days on the golf course. What a great sport we play. So I find that when I play bad, now I'm getting a little bit more angry and short-fused. A few weeks ago, after 14 holes, I was so angry that I just realized that I don't want to be angry anymore, and I did leave the golf course. Now, I didn't leave the golf course huffing and puffing because I'm so angry, and no, it was just because I knew that I wasn't going to have fun anymore, and I didn't want to actually, I felt more about the other players I was playing with. I didn't want them to, watch me just completely lose it, as I already had a couple times before. And so I just apologized and left. But it's very interesting how you can get angry really easily. So we definitely, as John Sherman would put it, we have to be easy on ourselves. There are a lot of things that do go right. You can look at something as like a really, really bad shot as an opportunity to make a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Not a hero shot, but sometimes what follows after a really, really bad shot is something miraculous, something that you would have never had as a shot. Underneath a tree limb that's only 5 feet above the ground and slicing it around the tree. Yeah, it's a hero shot, but it gives you an opportunity to have that once-in-a-lifetime shot that if you're just out in the fairway 100 yards out, that's too easy, right? So, I'm trying to get my anger into control. And so that's kind of why I'm also making this video, is trying to be more aware. I think that's really the only way that you can deal with the anger, is being more aware when it's happening and trying to take that pause, break, deep breath. I try to remember that, but sometimes it's hard to do that. So my goal in today's round is that when I have those bad shots and it seems like the round is falling apart, to not get angry. There are some days that I play that I just know that I'll get more angry because for some reason certain days at certain times are more often the bad days. I play Monday and Thursday. Mondays always seem to be a perfect day, and Thursday I don't seem to play as well. I don't know why. Sometimes it could be the weather, sometimes it could be noise. I'm very sensitive to noise. Lawnmowers tend to follow me around. Those are my bane, because if I hear a lawnmower, that noise, I hear it while I'm standing at the ball trying to swing, and I just can't get it out of my head. Even if I try to say, there is no lawnmower, there is no lawnmower. And so then I'll have a bad shot, and then the lawnmower follows me, and I hit another bad shot, and the lawnmower follows me. That's when I really, really get angry. I've tried earplugs, but technically that's against the rules. And it's kind of funny because when I did wear earplugs, the only thing I heard was the lawnmower. Now it was lower volume, and I think I was still able to hit. But yeah, lawnmower is my bane. So that's the moral of this story. Avoid lawnmowers. All right. Well, thanks for listening and watching. I hope this was informative in some way or helpful in some way. I know it's kind of cathartic for me to kind of talk about it, so that's why I made this video. Thank you. I'm Mark Spritzler at Spritz Golf in Plantation, Florida.